The year was 480 BCE, and the Persian Empire, the greatest the world had ever seen, was on the march. King Xerxes I, the god-king of Persia, had assembled an army of hundreds of thousands, some said over 1 million, to crush the defiant Greeks once and for all. His father, Darius, had been humiliated at Marathon a decade earlier, and now Xerxes sought vengeance. But Greece was not without heroes. The call to arms. When news of the Persian invasion reached Sparta, the warrior kings knew they had to act. The oracle of Delphi had spoken ominously: either Sparta will be destroyed, or a king must perish. King Leonidas, chosen to lead, understood the prophecy. He would not send Sparta's full army, the sacred Carneia festival forbade it, but he would take 300 of his finest Spartiates, hand-picked warriors who had already fathered sons, ensuring their bloodlines would endure. Alongside them marched Thespians, Thebans, Phocians, and other Greek allies, swelling their numbers to around 7,000. Their mission was simple: hold the narrow pass of Thermopylae, the hot gates, where Persia's numbers would mean nothing. The Persian onslaught. Xerxes, seated upon a golden throne overlooking the battlefield, could not believe his eyes. A mere few thousand Greeks dared to block his path. Confident, he sent messengers demanding their surrender. Leonidas' reply was legendary: "Come and take them." The first Persian wave, the Medes and Elamites, charged. The Greeks, with their bronze shields and long spears, formed the phalanx, a wall of death. The narrow pass nullified Persia's numbers, and the invaders were slaughtered. Xerxes, furious, sent his elite Immortals, the finest warriors in his empire. But even they broke against the Spartan steel. For 2 days, the Greeks held, piling Persian corpses like cordwood. The betrayal. Then came Ephialtes, a Greek traitor who revealed a hidden mountain path, the Outnumbered, that would allow the Persians to flank the defenders. Leonidas, knowing the end was near, dismissed most of the Greek forces. Only his 300 Spartans, 700 Thespians, who refused to leave, and a few others remained. They would fight to the last. The last stand at dawn. Persian arrows blotted out the sun. Leonidas, helmetless, led the final charge. The Spartans fought like demons, their spears shattered, their swords broken. They used daggers, fists, even teeth. Leonidas fell. The Spartans fought over his body, retrieving it 4 times before the Persians overwhelmed them. Xerxes, enraged by his losses, ordered Leonidas' corpse decapitated and crucified, an act of dishonor that would haunt him. The aftermath. The Persians marched on, burning Athens. But Thermopylae had bought Greece precious time. The stand inspired the Greeks to unite, leading to victories at Salamis and Plataea. And though the Spartans died, their legend lived forever. A stone monument was raised at Thermopylae, bearing the words, "Go, tell the Spartans, stranger passing by, that here, obedient to their laws, we lie." The legacy. The Battle of Thermopylae became a symbol of courage against impossible odds. Leonidas and his 300 passed into myth, proving that even in death, men could be immortal. And so, when the Persians were finally driven from Greece, it was not just victory that was remembered, but the 300 who stood against a storm of millions, and made the world tremble at their defiance.